Are you paying for porn in 2016? Man, you got it all wrong. Trust me. Hey, what's up, guys? So it's me, Ray, and I'm back at you again with another porn-related video. So I did another video earlier on Sarah J. It was like a tribute, you know, just telling the world how I feel about that girl and how bad I want to get with that girl. But that's another story. So I'm back at it again because I got a couple of views on that. So I feel like to capitalize and, you know, try to win an audience, maybe that might be my niche. Maybe not. But whatever. We're going to figure it out. So, yeah. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about porn sites where you can watch your porn for free. You ain't got to pay for that. You don't have to download that stuff and, you know, get your computer all fucked up with viruses. I'm going to just show you some, like, my favorite spots where I go and stream that shit. You know, I be streaming like a motherfucker. Anyways, so yeah, let's get to it, man. I'm going to start with my number one pick of the best spot where you could go and find all types of porn. Like I'm talking about, you can find midget porn. You can find like interracial porn, my favorite. You can find BBW, my favorite, actually. You can find tie-in porn, whatever you want, basically. So, number one is TubeGalore.com. By the way, I'm going to leave all the links in the description. You go over there and you have like galleries of different types. Whatever you fancy, it's all there. You know, if you like to see like guys get bent over and like fuck girls from behind like that, whatever you fancy, it's there. But anyways, so I like that one because it aggregates everything and, you know, it's really accessible and, you know, you find what you want. They even have links where you can like, they categorize, it's perfect. Anyways, so you got that. And then I'd say my second one is the classic YouPorn. And I mean, the reason I personally like YouPorn is because it has a lot of amateur stuff. And I'm big on amateur porn, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really like it because, you know, it's real. It has a realer feel. By the way, I stopped watching porn. I completely stopped. I'm just like shouting out to all y'all who still watch porn. So, anyways, yeah, so like, no, oh, by the way, I ain't knocking anyone for doing what they do. But just know though, it's an addiction and, you know, I actually did another video on why you should start watching porn. So please check that out and you'll see why I'm kind of smirking on y'all who still watch porn. But that's another subject. Today, we're hooking the people who watch that stuff. I'm the plug and I'm hooking y'all up. So yeah, like I said, YouPorn is cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's cool. It has like amateur stuff. And of course it got like, you know, some, you know, professional shit. You know, Mandingo, shout out to Mandingo. Shout out to Sarah J. Those two hold it down in the porn world. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so yeah. So if you want like a mixture of both, YouPorn. And then that brings me to RedTube, which is very similar to YouPorn, basically. Hardly any differences. I feel like RedTube is like a new and improved YouPorn, but then you always want to go to the original substance, you know, the source that inspired the follow up. So that's why I put YouPorn number 2 and RedTube at number 3. And number 4 is Xtube.com. All these are .com, by the way. Yeah. So I like Xtube because Xtube is, I feel like it's almost exclusively, I want to say 95% of amateur stuff. So if this YouTube don't work out, you're going to find me on Xtube. I already got my setup and stuff. Anyways, that's another story. But so Xtube is on point, for amateur stuff. And the good thing about Xtube, you can actually bag some girls from there. You could be watching and then comment, and she gonna comment back, almost like YouTube. And then she gonna be yeah, if you ever in Missouri, I don't know why I'd be in Missouri. If you ever in Chicago, yo, get at me. And you can set that up or whatever. And it's almost like YouTube. You could be a content provider. You could get paid for it. It's on point. I like Xtube. And then last but not least is, okay. So the thing about this site, right, is you got to pay for it. And, it defeats the whole, this whole thing I said about not paying for porn. I like Bang Bus because Bang Bus, actually not Bang Bus, all the Gonzo style porn like Bang Bus, MILF Hunters, those are classics. You know what I'm saying? Anything Bang Bros related and, that kind of genre, I'm down with it. So I like that stuff. But since you got to pay for it, what I do is I go to their site, I check out their, some titles I'm eager to watch. And then I go back to one of those other 4 sites that I earlier mentioned, Tube Galore being number 1, YouPorn number 2, RedTube number 3, Xtube number 4, and then just search for whatever you were looking for, as an inspiration. You might find it. If you don't, you'll find something fairly similar or better. So that's my 2 cents. And if you actually check out the links and, let me know if I missed on any, you know what I'm saying? Let's get this discussion going. But I say those 5 right there, undoubtedly the best spots where you could get your porn, trying to find the right word. You could get your porn fix. Exactly, your porn fix. But yeah, so that's it, man. That's my rant on the top 5 spots where you could go and, rub one out like a perv. Gang, man. So just remember that I'm a part of you, you a part of me, and we are a part of something. Peace, man, and one love. First reason number 1, why I personally think every single dude and lady should give up porn. Alright, number 1, time. Now you all know